Yeah, and welcome to Papa's Dash 102. So we're at the amazing Tim Pierce's house today, and I'm super excited to tell you about. We're actually doing a product together, and it's freaking awesome. It's going to be Tim teaching you how to play guitar now, and it is amazing. So the track you're going to hear today, we're going to let you be able to get it on the link down below, and it's so awesome. So if you're a fan of that Hendrix style, it is beautiful. And what he's going to do is he's going to break down a kind of just a ripping minor pentatonic lesson on how to get around on those scales, and it's freaking awesome. What do you think?
We all bow at the altar of Jimmy, so
Oh, yes, we do.
spend my whole life doing this.
Yes, it sounds amazing. So click that link below. Also down in the links, there'll be my website, Tim's website, Tim's channel, so check all of it out. It's all amazing, invaluable resources to help you learn guitar and play better.
This song is in the key of C sharp minor. The guitar is tuned down a half step, so the strings are really slinky. So if you got a tuner and can tune it down a half step, we get in that zone, that kind of slinky, kind of Hendrix zone that makes everything sound so kind of elastic, cosmic, whatever. Anyway, so the key of C sharp minor. This is a really, from the Cry of Love record. Gives you that kind of sound when you're in C sharp minor, E major. So that's where we're at. Anyway, the way this starts is I have my index finger on the 4th fret, 1st string. I have my 2nd finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string. And I do this little blues pull. And then I walk down the pentatonic scale in C sharp minor. Do it really slow. Right here, slide down and your hand is in a new position. And that's the first phrase. And then I slide all the way up the neck to C sharp minor pentatonic up here. So let me put those together. And the way this riff works is, so you want to actually tie them together. Pause. And then play. And what you do is you slide up here with your 3rd finger up to the 11th fret, 5th string, and that puts you in the position to walk up pentatonically in this position of C sharp minor. Play those 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 notes, which are really 4 notes. Play those 4 notes, and then we do this thing that I love that's really iconic to, Hendrix and the blues. And what that is you're pulling up with your 3rd finger and your 2nd one behind it to add strength. And you make it go up 2 frets, a whole tone, because you're going to sound this note. And then you bar across with your index finger on fret number 9, the top 2 strings, and pick them in a kind of seesaw fashion like that. And then you use your little finger and the 2 fingers behind it to pull up on the 12th fret, 2nd string, and grab that note. That note has to go to pitch because that's your anchor, that's your target. It has to be that sound. You really can't. You can't go there and you can't go low. You got to really aim for the exact right note. So to start this riff, and this thing can be tough when you're first starting to do it, because the trick is it has to actually seamlessly go from this pull to this note here with the barred index finger. It has to sound seamless. And then you pull up using the strength of all 3 fingers for your last note. Let me review. 4th fret, 1st string, blues bend, walk down pentatonically, slide down, and slide all the way up while the string still sounds. See, that's something that I didn't address that I'd love to now. You still have sound going, and you slide all the way up and start the next phrase. And then you finish the phrase. Then the really cool Hendrix thing, which I'll do with my third finger, and this is really a wild thing. Third finger, 12th fret, first string, pull up. And as you pull up, the second string gets positioned under your finger, and you pluck that and do this little roll. The string's already there under your finger, you just have to pick it. And let them drop down, and then play this note on the 9th fret, second string with your next finger, and do the same action on the next two strings. It's exactly the same, and check out, I mean, this is something that's really, really Hendrixy. And it happens very naturally, because the string just gets stuck under your finger as you pull up. And then I finish the phrase with a pull up with the second finger. Take some strength. Let those two sound together. Drop it down. And then end the phrase. And the reason the little finger is not involved in this is it takes more strength than the little finger has. You can do it, but it's just not quite large enough to be strong enough to grab all these strings. So hence we use the three-fingered approach. And then I finish the whole series with a double stop bend here in this blues position right here, 9th fret, strings 2 and 3. Pull off, chromatic walk down, pentatonic ending. Let's put it all together. And then one more time, real slow. Well, not real slow. Half speed. Oh, forgot. And for the sound, I have the neck pickup, which is always a good choice. I have a little bit of delay on the guitar, and I have the amp cranked up just past the sweet spot to where it's, but not too distorted. All this stuff is just past the sweet spot. Like on 6, if your amp's on 6 or your distortion pedal's just cranked up a little bit, not too distorted. You should be good to go.